So, I was gonna just jump right into this, but I think I would just start crying. So I'm gonna eat one of your cookies that you offered me.
Yeah, have a cookie. Don't put it back in the tray. You can't
sorry.
you can't double dip a cookie.
I'm sorry I put it back in the tray with the rest of the cookies when it was half eaten, but I'm very nervous about this. This is gonna be very personal to me. Okay.
Okay, I forgive you.
I'm nervous.
I forgive you. You forgive it. It's all
I'm
forgiven.
drinking milk out of the Panda Express cup. I mean, this is not going well, but it just got.
That's actually panda milk. We milked a panda to put it in the Panda Express.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna, mate with any pandas. It might as well have a use
to produce milk for humans.
Yeah.
Human
Exactly.
milk.
Okay.
Human milk.
Okay, so
Finish your milk.
delicious milk.
Panda
Okay,
milk.
so my 8-year-old cousin and her older sister were visiting this weekend, and
The cousin's 34.
no, this is 8.
So it's a big gap. It's
She's
a big
8.
gap.
No, the older her sister.
Yeah.
Oops. She's a 8-year-old ball of sunshine most of the time.
Sure.
So we're in the car coming back from the mall, and she's asking me like, "So do you have a girlfriend?" And I just kind of paused. I didn't want to be like, "Oh, like, how do you confidently say no?" That makes it like look like this is 100% my choice. Couldn't do that, so I was just like,
Couldn't lie to the 8-year-old?
"No, you can't lie to 8-year-olds.
You can't lie, yeah,
Don't do that."
Yeah.
You know?
You could.
You could if you're a bad parent or cousin or something.
Human being.
Yeah. So she's like, "See, do you have a girlfriend?" I was like, "No." Why are you laughing? Does it sound that sad? Like the tone?
That's the way you said it. Keep going.
That's exactly how I said
Keep
it.
going.
I'm not acting. I'm not an actor. I am not trained
A
in the actor
thespian?
studio. A thespian.
Keep going. Okay, finish your story.
It's just like, why? A myriad of reasons. Why? Why don't you have a girlfriend? I don't. And then it'll like pause again a little bit. I'm like, at this present time,
Right now,
I'm in between.
in between girlfriends.
Yeah, like my in
boyfriends.
between is like the reign of a Caesar.
40 years.
Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. And so she's like, "Well, you need a girlfriend because it's sad if you don't." It's like, no, it's
my choice.
It's totally a choice.
I'm single by choice.
Yeah, it's great. Being single, it's wonderful. And so she's like, "Okay, well, you need a girlfriend, and she has to be pretty." I'm like, "Well, that would be,
That's
nice.
a tall order.
Yeah,
That's a real
tall order.
order.
I was trying to be like, all right, she's a cute kid,
Yeah.
and then you're trying to limit the vanity of a child that's a cute kid because you don't want them to be like,
Yeah, we're different like
and
that.
being a mean
We're different.
person.
I try to embrace the vanity of children.
Well, it's just like,
enhance.
first off, being, what someone finds pretty is subjective. Everyone's gonna find
Sure.
somebody.
Yeah,
True. So there's Heidi Klum's, there's Susan Boyle. Someone's gonna want both or either.
I want both simultaneously.
Yeah, amazing. It'd be even better than
That's
this
the
cookie.
dream. That's the dream.
But she's like, "Yeah, whatever. She should be pretty." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see." She's like, "And she should dress nice or dress cool or something."
Another tall order.
Yeah, I was like, "All right. Well, fine. Okay. What about her personality?" It's like, "Well, don't worry about that." Basically, I was like, "Well,
was
can
this
she be
8-year-old
like
me?
She can be smart." She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, she needs to be like smart."
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm smart, but I'm.
You're
I
demanded
like-
of other people.
Yes,
Of those
exactly.
around you.
I want to improve as a person.
So
From
he does
someone like
someone who does more than with their life than podcasting.
yeah, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
maybe they've done charitable work that wasn't community service,
Yeah.
and it's like I want to do things. I want to be inspired to like do things or have conversations I might not have had otherwise. She's like, whatever. She's got to dress nice and she can be pretty. I'm like, all right, well, it would be nice if she was funny or had a really good sense of humor. It's like
Sense of humor is good.
this is not paraphrased, direct quote. Well, there aren't girls like that anymore. It's like,
So she's been on Tinder.
I was like, well, I don't think that's true. But let's gloss over that topic.
Yeah.
So like, okay, well,
Who's driving?
Yes, nobody.
Nobody's
Who's
driving this car.
Nobody's driving the car.
Nobody's driving.
The 10-year-old's
This-
driving. My mom was driving. And so she's like, all right, well, pretend I'm a girl.
Pretend she's a girl.
Yeah.
Your
pretend
age.
that I'm a girl that,
Yeah.
that you wanted to talk to. That pretty girl that you want to talk to. I'm like, okay, well, what would you say? And I just started riffing on stuff, because I'm like, I was like, I don't know, every person's different. It's like, no, you have to say what you would say to
Human
the
beings
person.
are linear.
Yeah,
What would you say?
Yeah. Everyone's the same. You got to say the same line. So I just started, riffing on stuff like, do you like fruit cocktail? Doing
That's
his
a good
voices and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's first amused and then annoyed. And then
With your lack of game?
yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this is what I do. Like, everyone's different, and like, I'm eventually going to do this very quickly into whatever relationship there's going to be. So I might as well, lead with that. She's like, that's a bad idea. It's just like, yeah, you're not going to get a girlfriend if you keep doing voices.
You can't get a girlfriend making dick jokes your whole life, Andy.
Yeah. She didn't even know about the dick jokes. Fortunately.
You know that.
But
You were making them. She didn't get them.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like the Lion King where it spells out sex and the dirt
And the
dust
clouds,
over-
and what are the stars or whatever?
Yeah, but I was trying not to just like start weeping when she just like says something like that. I'm like, look, that very well might be accurate, but I'm not going to do a complete 180 of my personality. I've not tried that before, but
Yeah.
I've gone maybe 140, 142 degrees.
142 degrees.
It's hard to bounce back from that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
Well, is there any amount of money that could make you do something that would go against your personality or against your morality?
Morality?
Against any of the alities?
First off,
Against any ality about you?
is morality universal?
No, it's relative.
Yes, absolutely. It's
No,
absolutely
morality
relative.
is relative.
So against my relative morality?
Yes. Is there anything you would do? So, for example, we mentioned in a previous podcast,
Yes.
we talked a little bit about Trump. We may have mentioned that we know the human being or human beings running to protect their anonymity.
Yeah.
Running his campaign.
Yes. Yeah. We don't do characters, right? Everything
no.
we've heard, is,
Thus far.
we
thus
don't,
far.
we don't do characters. We're
There
not
might-
thespians, okay?
Yeah.
But we were for this.
There was
one- this-
a time we did characters.
There was an exception we were about to make of creating a character.
There's the whole mouth thing too.
Yeah, and Trump. Okay, Trump's campaign manager. And then we're like, oh shit, we
know this human being.
We've shooken this person's hand.
Yeah. I bought in red-eye flights.
Yeah.
I've purchased red-eye United flights for this person.
Yeah, so okay, we had to take a little turn there. And so instead you came up with this idea of we found out this person's actual salary,
Which is public information.
public information.
$20,000 a month.
$20K a month. And so what would I do for $20K a month?
What would you personally do for $20K a month?
Oh, what wouldn't I do for $20K a month?
Well, what is $20K? What is that a year? $20,000 times 12, so it's $240,000 a year.
Yeah, did you have to use your calculator for that?
I picked up my phone in preparation using a calculator, but then decided against it.
You're
I was like,
you're sharp.
I was like, I can do this in my head. I can
240K.
do this basic math in my head.
$240K.
$240K. What would you do
How
for
many months?
$240,000 a year?
All 12 months?
No, you get $20,000 a month for as long as you do said activity.
Anal.
Anal. Delivering, receiving.
Neither.
You do third party anal?
Yes.
What is your role?
All rolls.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. What is your what level of participation do you have in this anal?
I get them. I take the money.
That doesn't make any sense.
People do.
You can't
anal.
just say anal.
Yes, I can.
You can't. Are you giving someone anal?
I don't know. There's anal, and then I take money. I haven't figured the rest out. You said, "What would I do? What would I do?" That was the first thing.
Okay, well, we got to dig deeper into this. Are you delivering? Are you putting parts of yourself? I will say which, any part, into an anal.
Elbows.
Elbow anal.
It's not mine.
It's not. So you're placing someone else's elbow. You're guiding an elbow. That's a terrible way. People do that for less.
I lost my elbows.
It has
in
to be
Tunisia.
something. It has to.
I was visiting the set of Star Wars and I lost my elbows.
In Indonesia.
Yeah.
It was a really intense.
I tried to buy a droid, a phone.
The phone
The
droid.
Tunisian bit off both of my elbows. I'm never going back there.
No, never. I mean, you have since, but not since those last trips.
Mos Eisley is actually the canteen is actually a Panda Express.
The Panda Express.
I would eat Panda Express every day.
These aren't good enough. These are terrible reasons.
Why? I would do a lot of things.
Would you? Okay. Would you?
Anal and Panda Express.
Would you give two male strangers a hand job a day? Every day, you had to do it every day for that month, and at the end of the month, you receive the $20,000 for that. If you gave, 62 hand jobs?
No.
You wouldn't do 2 hand jobs a day for $20K? If you could wear a glove, and it was glory holes. All you gotta do is stick your hand through a hole, jerk off a stranger. You don't know who it is. You don't have to see the person.
I don't want them to be a
glove.
stranger.
You would only do it if you knew.
Look, man, I'm getting older. I want personal connection. Okay.
You want personal connection, so you would give handy J's to your friends.
Eye contact is very romantic. It's very important to me.
You want to make eye contact,
or if they have
it can't be
sunglasses
something you
on,
would know.
but they're the Kanye kind
It
where you
can't-
can sort of see through. That counts.
The shutter shades.
Yeah, that totally
It can't
counts.
be something you would want to do though. It has to be something you don't want to do.
Well, then the hand jobs are out.
Hand jobs are
No
out.
hand jobs. No, I'm not doing that.
Do you have a favorite bathroom in your house?
No.
You
This is a basement sump pump.
the what?
The sump pump in the basement.
Do you have a favorite place to take a poop in your house?
No.
Okay, well, this is particularly. Would you let a
I
stranger...
break into the neighbor's sump pump. But just to read the magazines.
What
They
if?
got
What
good
if?
magazines
What if?
in the basket next
Would
to
you
the toilet.
accept $20,000 if a stranger came into your house
Yes.
once a day, took a dump, and in any random toilet in your house?
There's an
And then
old
just
Jack
left.
Lemmon movie, The Apartment. You don't even know who Jack Lemmon is.
I
so
have no idea who Jack Lemmon is.
It's your real father.
I never met my father.
There was an old Jack Lemmon movie, The Apartment. I'm pretty sure it was Jack Lemmon. It might have been Walter Matthau.
Is this a real person? Are you making this person up?
No, you're a doofus.
I think you're making this.
Once you bing it,
I'm gonna
you
bing this
bing
guy.
it.
I'm gonna
You
bing this guy.
Bing
Hold on,
Jack Lemmon. He was in
I'm
Grumpy
binging
Old
Jack
Men.
Lemmon.
You haven't seen that?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Jeez. Let me eat the rest of this cookie.
I'm
while
gonna
I
bing this Jack Lemmon.
cry for you. In the film, he rents out his apartment for like people to have affairs.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Some Like It Hot. The Apartment.
Yeah, the
He
apartment.
rents out his apartment for affairs.
Yeah.
How does he know they're affairs?
I don't know. Anyways, I would totally let people come for $20K a month.
In your bed?
All they got to do is go to the bathroom.
Would you?
That's probably already an app somewhere.
That's definitely an app somewhere.
And there's no way that the people make $20K a month. So
Would you
yeah.
let strangers fuck in your bed, fornicate in your bed for $20,000? But you can't change the sheets. You can change the sheets once a month.
No,
No, not
because
for-
I could buy a Ramada Inn and make more.
you could buy a Ramada.
Yeah, it's the same basic concept. You get a Ramada Inn in Allentown, boom, more money.
What would you for $20,000 a month? Would you? Damn. Would you? would you drive an Uber where people exclusively fornicate in the back seat while you're driving, but you have to make small talk conversation?
I make big talk, and yes, I would do that.
Big talk.
Yeah. And there would be a live raccoon in the trunk, and I'd tell them that.
That's completely optional.
No,
The
it's
raccoon
not.
is-
No,
the
I'm not doing
raccoon
it.
is a part of it.
I cannot be bought unless there's a raccoon in the trunk.
Would
in
you be
this
Trump's
scenario.
campaign manager for $20,000 a month?
No.
No.
No,
I would.
because you could easily get more out of him.
I'd be anybody's campaign
Well,
manager.
really only $240K to
Yes.
to try to change America.
To make America great again?
Yeah. There, future
That
generations
sounds like,
aren't.
Make America Great Again sounds like the slogan for La Quinta Inn.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, no. What is that? What H&R Block? Get your billions back, America.
Yeah.
Make America great again.
Why, like, $20K a month? Like, didn't he ask for more?
I don't know. I wasn't in the room for the conversation.
There was no room.
There was no. It was a sleazy sleeper car and a train to Seattle.
Yes, it was.
A cross country train to Seattle where backdoor deals happen.
$20K. No, I would ask for $3 million.
$3 million to run a campaign.
For Trump we've discussed his $8,740 million, and all he's paying is $20. I think that's what's being reported. I think it's a lot more than that.
And there's benefits, I'm sure.
Yeah, the benefit is like you get to change America.
The
You just made Donald Trump the
benefit
president.
Is 2 nights a month, Ivanka comes and sleeps over.
Of the country formerly known as the United States of America. What would I do for?
No, now you have to give me scenarios. Ask me what would I do?
So some of the anonymous Filipino children that you
Adopted.
that you play these games with,
Yeah.
I'd go visit them, and I would give them your address and money to come find you.
How old? What are they gonna do when they get to me?
You don't get to know that.
I don't get to know. So a random Filipino child,
Yeah.
one a month. Yeah.
No.
And undisclosed
They're
amount
going
of
to
Filipino
arrive
children.
at random intervals, and I make $240K, and the rest is up to them.
You make $240.
Yeah.
What do I get out of this?
I don't know.
I get the $240K.
You get
You're
that
just some
feeling-
guy.
Yeah, you ever seen that movie, Seeking a Friend for the End of the World?
Yeah.
There
It's not that good of a movie.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
There's one character is like pays a guy to kill him, and he doesn't know when it's going to happen. So that would be you with the Filipino children that harass you with these games that you play. But they can do whatever they want.
Do I get to do whatever I want? Do I get to beat them up?
You don't know when they're coming.
But
I know when they're coming.
If I see a Filipino child approach me or knock on the front door of my house, I'm gonna assume that's that kid. I'm gonna beat him up.
You don't know. You don't know if it's just another Filipino kid or if it's one of those.
For $20,000 a month, would you allow it that every time you sat on a chair, the chair looks normal, just a regular chair. You sit down, but when you sit down, there's a feeling of a 6-inch vibrator being in your butthole. It feels like
Wait.
a butthole.
I get to have prostate-based orgasms.
There's no orgasms. You don't orgasm. Whatever happens.
I
to
mean,
your butthole,
I might. I haven't.
Whatever
I
happens
haven't
to your butthole.
explored. So probably A, I probably would, and B, I get paid for it, and I'm
Yes.
not technically a hooker. Yeah. Why are you asking rhetorical questions? Yes, 1,000 times yes.
What if for $20,000 a month? What if you could only penetrate women for the rest of your life who you found unattractive?
No,
No, you wouldn't do it.
no, that's not that much money.
I would do it.
Of course you
I
would.
barely found the women I sleep with now attractive. I do that for free.
I'm
I
not.
pay to do that.
My hope in that department cannot be bought.
You're hoping. Is that love at that point?
I don't know anymore.
Well, then now you have the now you
I
have
don't know.
now you have the pleasure of every time you sleep with a woman, you can say, "Just so you know, I turned down $20,000 for this
A month.
a month, $240K per year."
Look, okay.
Oh,
Well, that would be $75 to me. Okay.
all right. I go.
Damn it!
Damn it! Why did I bring up money?
Why
I was
did
sure she forgot.
Why did I not study harder in honors macroeconomics when I didn't know what economics meant? When I was like 18.
I didn't know what macro meant.
My honors advisor's like, yeah, you should do this.
You should study economics.
Honors science, philosophy, and economics. But I like to write. No, we don't do that.
We
here.
don't do that. Yeah.
This is you're doing these things. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me study this.
Did that work out for you?
No, it didn't. Again, in podcasting, we have no sponsors.
I don't know why
Park
sponsors-
is again wavering with. They haven't paid us in a while.
They paid me one time, but it was in Panda Express coupons.
Oh, God. Okay, I would eat Panda Express every. I've mentioned that.
You would eat Panda Express, but I like Panda Express. It's not painful enough for me.
I'd run a mall kiosk where I tried to sell my own secrets.
Where you tried to?
Like, the only product I have is my secrets. And you know, like those with the bedazzled phone cases.
Are they written down, or are they spoken secrets?
They're either just posted very clearly, or they're in one of those, like, you open Rosalind and they got that, like, screen, the news screen or something. So every time there would be a secret, like
a ticker, and it goes across the marquee.
Through my whole life, every secret. I'm trying to sell these very cheaply. No one's going to buy them, but they know. Every person that walks by the mall knows. I would do that.
And you sell one secret a month, and people pay $20,000 for it?
No, I get paid, not from the people that buy it, but this Donald Trump, apparently.
Money just falls from the heavens?
Yes. I get $240,000 to stand. I don't get to sit. Do not get to sit. I'm wearing those thong, like, sandals. Hurt my toes. I hate those things. So I'm gonna get blistery toes.
Not even Birkenstocks?
I don't know. No, the awful kind from Payless. The one that just they dig into your toe, in your toes, and your feet feel like one of those little Chinese girls that have been binded. Feet binding. You don't know about that?
I've dabbled in feet binding.
I have like feet crushed and by these Payless thongs. Feet thongs, and I'm standing in a mall
wearing a man fanny pack, wearing a manny pack,
and we're like, and I'll go from mall to mall too, so everyone gets to know all my secrets. And
so the negative is that people know your secrets.
There's no negative. I'm making $240,000.
Yeah, but that's the cost.
But I'm telling things here. It's free.
But do you not want your secrets out there?
I want $240,000. I'm trying to spice this up. Who needs secrets? Acceptance before love.
Privacy is a scam made up by the corporations.
Yeah, there's no privacy anymore.
Privacy is nothing but
unless it's Microsoft. If it's Bing related, there's totally privacy.
Bing related. Bing is Microsoft.
I know. Bing related privacy. All right, would you kill somebody for $240K?
Would I kill somebody? Do I have to kill one person a year to receive the money? What's the metric here?
No, we're starting off at one person. Would you kill one person for $240,000?
Probably not.
Probably not.
It depends on the person.
You're getting into semantics there. Probably not makes me think, oh, okay, he's negotiating on price. So
there's no negotiation. The price is set.
There probably means yes. If you add a little, $60K, I'm thinking on $300K. That's where my mind went to.
No.
300. So you're killing somebody for $300K.
240 set. It depends on the person. If there's certain people, you give me like a Klondike bar.
I'm not going to give you a choice.
So give me a Klondike bar.
I give you a name. It's folded up like that.
Do I get the
fortune I got?
Can I see the name and then decline the money? Or if I agree to it, I have to agree to it, and then I have to kill whoever's on the card. Is it a random person, or is it someone you pick?
Donald Trump picks.
Donald Trump.
It's not my money.
Donald Trump
money. That's Donald Trump's money.
So for 200, no, then no.
Okay.
The kind of people Donald Trump would pick to kill are kind of people I probably want in this world.
Yeah.
And have more money, and it's worth more. Do I get caught?
What if Donald Trump picked Donald Trump?
Would I kill Donald Trump for $240,000? I'd probably do it for more than that. I'd be like, come on, Donald, you're not going to have the money.
Like I said, your probably was you just asking for more money, and you need to admit that.
There's some stipulation. It depends. More money. Each person's life has a dollar amount on it.
Okay, would you go around in a ninja outfit trying to pop zits of people?
Yes.
For $240,000.
Yes. Oh, if that was my 8-hour... If I had put in 40 hours a week doing that.
Not 40 hours a week. Point of exhaustion.
To the point of exhaustion.
To the point of exhaustion.
My point of exhaustion is probably less than 40,000.
And you have a pimple quota. It's
I have a pimple
57 a
quota.
day.
57.
57 pimples a day. You got to
57 attempts or 57 pops?
No pops.
Yeah, I do it.
Okay.
I would pop
Perfect.
Stranger's pimple. Is it a white ninja or a black ninja?
The outfit?
Yeah.
I'll let you choose that.
Okay, because I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, if it gets hot, I want a white ninja outfit. It's more. I mean, if I'm walking around the street,
I'll allow that.
if I'm walking around the streets, I feel like if it's a
'Cause
sidewalk, I blend in with the white ninja.
I don't think you're in good enough shape to do that.
To get away.
Not to get away with it, but just the exercise.
I would get there.
I've only
for
seen you run it
$240,000.
from home plate to first base in kickball.
I've made it home.
You made it
I've
home?
ran the bases.
Okay, well, I only watched the first part. I'm like, that's all I needed to see for me to eventually suggest that you be a zit popper ninja. I don't think you're capable of that. I think Trump keeps his money.
For $240,000, I'd do it. I'd get in shape. I'd do
Yeah.
a push-up or something.
Would you try to fly around the world in a hot air balloon?
Yes.
Why? That's
Stupid. I would do that for free
Why?
if I could afford it.
You could die.
Then what? Fuck the no. When I make stops,
No, there's no stops.
there's no stops.
No, it's around the world in a hot air balloon.
I can't make Port City stops.
They stop? That doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Where they change balloons?
They gotta have food. And,
They stitch the basket?
gas, and
There's gas in those things?
that's how they fuel them. Yeah, they burn like whatever.
Oh, God.
Where do you think the fire comes from?
I'm
Like,
really not.
burning fossil fuels.
I'm not
or something.
educated.
90% of the ozone is destroyed by fossil fuels from hot air balloons.
Really?
No, I made that up.
I thought you did, but that was an earnest, really. I used to think my aunt had me convinced when I was probably like 12 or 13 that her car had an ejection seat. Never never gave it a second thought.
You're
So like
until you
I was in
were
college.
27.
yeah.
Hey, you're 27 and you're like, maybe she lied.
Yeah,
I've never seen another car with an
had
ejection seat.
seat at all.
That seems false. I don't want to challenge it just in case, but it sounds false.
Would you sign up to go to space?
I would do that, again. I'd do that for free.
Really?
Nah, probably not.
You could die.
But in space,
And you don't know what your mission is.
yeah, I do it for free. If Donald Trump was like, listen, Will, if President Trump was like, listen, Will, we were launching a NASA mission. You're the only man for the job. Here's $240,000. Do you accept? I'd be like, yes.
There's no NASA. It's just Trump space.
It's just Trump Enterprises space.
We're going to Pluto. There's no losers on Pluto. I'm sending you.
We didn't just send you. Do I have a team?
Obviously, like, you're not in charge of... You're just there.
I'm just existing on the ship.
You have...
I get to eat I get to eat the tang.
The mission is known to everyone else on the vessel except
I'm
you.
just eating tang and
You know that, like,
Smashing
Phantom
Tang?
Zone from Superman 2?
no.
Well, anyways, it's like this... I can't explain it to you because you don't understand things. So, it's like there's 3 people from Krypton that they're the bad guys.
Okay.
Zod and the other 2.
Yeah, it's odd. Yeah.
And they're in this thing called the Phantom Zone. It's just like, it's
Zone,
basically sort of like a black
Is it like
hole
the
type
Twilight
thing that
Zone?
just floats around.
Okay.
And they somehow end up on Earth. But so you'd be squeezing in this like Phantom Zone thing until you get to Pluto.
Okay.
But except people could do, maybe part of the mission is they just like tickle you or something. Who knows? You take the money and you get to go to Pluto and maybe survive
Yeah, I'm in.
on Trump's. Okay.
But it would have to be $240,000 a year because we learned from New Horizons that it takes 10 years to get to Pluto. So I'd have to get
Not with
2.4.
Trump space.
No, Trump space can get there before that.
Yeah.
What's the travel time to Pluto by Trump space?
Exactly 1 year.
Exactly 1 year. Yeah, I'd do that.
Okay. Perfect.
I'd be in on that.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more-
All right. What do you think I would do?
What I think you would
Try
do
to
for
read my mind,
$20,000 a year?
Yeah.
I think you'd kill a guy for less.
For less?
For less.
Next question.
Whoa. What if every day you have to write a short story of erotic fan fiction with someone you hate, with ED?
He can't
About
write.
ED.
He can't write.
ED, no,
He doesn't know how to write.
You're writing the fan fiction about him, but and every day it has to be someone that you're in love with. and you have to write a story about him fornicating with that person.
So I have to pretend to be in love with people? Like, I
Yeah.
have to invent 365 people to be in love with?
No, it's the same person. Someone who would cause you pain for him to sleep with.
Well, that's kind of everybody.
Well, there you go. Would you do that for $20K a month?
Yeah. I can write erotic anything.
I can write erotic.
I could write an erotic tale about baloney.
For double the money, you would have to live out the erotic fan fiction as the character you wrote him
and
sleeping
I'm just saying,
with.
like, bologna. I'm like bologna and smoked turkey.
All of
Like
the,
a
all
love
of the,
affair between
all
a
of the
package
terrible
of bologna
meats.
and a package of smoked turkey. Yeah,
all of
at
the
a
terrible
grocery store.
meats. Yeah,
I can write erotica anything. Are you challenging me? I don't need 240,000 for that. Do it out of the joy of my heart.
It brings me pleasure to write erotica.
Pure interest.
But it has to be erotica you hate. For
How do I hate it?
$240,000.
How do I hate
Because
something
it
that comes-
involves someone you hate sleeping with someone you love.
So I hate the erotica, or I hate the character.
You hate the character. You hate the story itself. It's like imagining your worst nightmare, but you have to write it down. You have to describe it. To
That's
people in
everything
detail.
I write. It is.
So this has been for moot then. It's a
Did
moot
you say
point.
vermouth?
For moot. For nothing. It's a moot point.
No, I would. Are you still gonna pay me? I'll do it. I'll do
No,
it.
not if you
I'll
enjoy
do it
it
for real.
Not if you do it for
I
free.
don't- I'll do just because I'll do it for free doesn't mean I enjoy it.
That's- you
I've
can't-
done a lot of things for free and I didn't enjoy. A lot of things,
I've done more things I can count on both hands for free than I enjoy. That I don't enjoy.
and you only have 6 fingers though, total, because of that accident. I'm sorry.
Because
about that.
yeah,
Again,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I can't hold it against you. You know.
I think this milk tastes better because it's in a Panda Express cup.
Yeah,
Thank you again.
It tastes less sour.
Mm.
But I think we should go finish the milk and get started on those erotic fan fictions.
All right, give me a few plots. Help me get going here.
No, I'm not gonna do
Look,
your job.
I've written
I'm paying you $20,000 a month. You think of your own ideas.
over Facebook with my friend. We came up with logger erotica, like loggers.
Like lumberjacks,
Yeah, lumberjack erotica.
lumberjack erotica, beard erotica.
Soon to be released lumberjack.
Soon to
erotica.
be released.
Just
2016.
just riffing. So yeah, but throw some challenges my way. Come on, spice it up for our listeners,
I got nothing.
and I'll read them to you.
And you'll read them to me.
Yeah,
Can I just give you locations?
maybe on mic, maybe not.
Truck stop bathrooms.
Done it. Oh, that's easy for me.
YMCA showers.
Like current era YMCA showers, or like Village People era YMCA showers.
Whatever era of YMCA.
1987.
Whatever era YMCA shower
Newark
shakes your fancy.
YMCA. Done.
The Newark, New
What else?
Jersey.
Keep going. Keep firing at me. My
My
brain is churning. This feels great. Faster.
Turkish bathhouse.
Yes. Faster. What do you got?
On the New Horizons ship.
What is that?
That's the satellite that they just launched to Pluto.
Okay.
It took 10
Yeah.
years to get there, so you have to write 10 years worth of erotic fan fiction.
No, I'm writing about a 10-year flirtation.
In the back of a family station wagon on a cross-country road trip.
Yes.
In the van from Family Vacation with the Griswolds.
Perfect. Yes, I can do that. So, for the 10-year thing,
Mm.
you're both in It's you and and Edie, and
Me and Edie.
You're in phantom zones, but you can see each other.
It's simultaneous.
So it's your
phantoms.
thoughts that you wish you could telepathically communicate to each other.
Mhm.
10 years of burning lust,
10 years of burning lust.
but you don't age because you're in the phantom zone.
10 years of timeless lust.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's easy. I got that. Yeah.
Did I mention? Did I say Turkish bathhouse?
Yeah.
I said that.
Want me to
alright.
do 2 Turkish bathhouses
Double up on the Turkish
in
bathhouse.
in the same town?
But it's like it's competing Turkish bathhouses
Yeah.
next to one another. So they just go from one to the other and they see which one has a better aura, a better environment, a better ambiance for
One
fornication.
is called Starbucks.
Starbucks,
Starbucks. Yeah.
Starbutts.
Starbucks. Starbucks and Starbucks. You want to get the out of towners that They
Yeah.
just freak out when they see culture around them. And so they're like, where's Starbucks? Where's Walmart? Where's McDonald's? What do I
Go to
do?
the Starbucks.
What do I do
And it's
here?
a Turkish bathhouse.
And that's how the plot begins.
In the third car of a roller coaster at Six Flags America.
Yes.
But only the third car.
How about...
Everyone knows that's the sexy car.
Yes. I had a horrible amusement park experience once.
I saw my first boobs at an amusement park.
Really? Were they?
Yeah.
Were they the workers? That
They-
doesn't
no,
get on the ride.
It was a fellow patron.
Ooh.
It was, yeah. So, riding the roller coaster, and it's the Superman ride, Six Flags America. And the two girls behind me, it was me and the son of someone my dad was dating at the time.
Yeah.
I was of, I don't know, 15. He was 14-ish, maybe. And there's two girls behind us, a little bit older, 17, 18, maybe a little bit older. And they were both in bikinis. They had come from, like, the water park.
Oh,
So we get to the
nice.
top of the hill, and the roller coaster starts going down the hill, and I'm screaming. My friend is screaming. They're screaming, and I hear one of them scream, "Oh my God, my bikini came off! My titties are showing! My titties are showing! My titties are showing!" So I turned around and just stared at the entire roller coaster ride.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, and then I got off,
And you're impervious to
Yeah.
gravity.
yeah, and
changing.
then I got off and thanked her.
Did you thank her?
No, I didn't thank her, but I had a pretty stark erection, and I tried to hide it.
You actually went into the greeting card store inside the convenience
I
store
bought.
and chased her
You
down.
know, you know how
Never
roller
forget
coasters
these.
take your picture on the way down.
Yeah.
I bought that picture for her car
You staring at
with me staring back.
your big eyes.
The picture was me staring back, and then just two nipples staring at me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
it was actually three nipples, but one of them was mine.
Yeah, I saw my first boobs in Schindler's List. So
During Schindler's List,
yeah,
or
yours
in the movie
in the
Schindler's
film.
in
So
the
yours,
film.
So yours are better, I think.
Was it? What was the first real pair of?
Gosh, I don't know.
Tabitha McKellen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Next question.
How old were you?
Next question.
Would you have to
Are you
relive?
my cousin right now?
Would you? Your
What would
8-year-old
you
cousin.
say to a girl?
What would you say to a girl?
The lady will have the fruit cocktail. That's what I s-
The lady.
Yeah, I was like, the lady will have the fruit cocktail.
She'll have-
She's like, you're never gonna get a girlfriend.
You're like, I know.
Like, well, can't I be myself?
No, you're.
There was
so-
not even a pause. She's like, no.
No, you need to change everything about
Yeah,
yourself.
she's like, that's a bad idea.
that's a really bad idea. as your friend, I'm agreeing with your cousin.
Yeah.
Just change everything about yourself.
Absolutely everything.
100% of the things. Don't even think about yourself.
What should I do with my hair? Don't say stop losing it.
Shave it. Just shave it off.
Shave it off.
Just shave every bit of your hair off.
Do you think I'll have a good head?
Yeah, I think I have a good head.
Come on, you're.
I think you got a pretty decent head. You look like a skinhead, but
You listeners can't see this right now, but he's looking me in the eye and lying to me. Come on,
You
tell
have
me.
a great
Look
head.
at-
You
look
have a
at my
great
eyes.
head. You
Look
have
at
a
my eyes.
great
Eye
head.
contact.
you have a great head. I can already see enough of your head to know your head's gonna be great.
It's because it comes to a point,
You're like a cone head,
like a dictator's head.
like a dictator's, like the head of every megalomaniac in existence.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is, and that's the thing you should don't change that. Continue to be a megalomaniac.
Yeah.
Keep that part in existence. That's the only good thing you got
That's the
going
thing
for
that keeps me going.
that keeps you going at night.
No.
No,
Yeah, that's what it does. Not at night.
not at night.
The nighttime is when like doses of reality.
The
get pumped
daytime
into
of
your
the
veins.
night.
The daytime of the
The
night. is when I-
daytime
I
of
can
the
do-
night.
I can do anything.
I can do anything.
I could own both of those Turkish bathhouses.
You're like, I'm gonna start those Turkish
I
bathhouses.
could be somebody great.
I'm gonna start a third Turkish bathhouse that's gonna put them both out of business.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna turn them into Denny's.
Oh, I love Denny's.
Side by side Denny's.
I could. You know those like leather-bound books, like the 100.
Yeah,
greatest
I have
books?
many leather bound books.
There's
Yeah.
gonna be a second set.
A second
And
set.
they're all gonna be written by me.
You're gonna write the next Great American Novel?
No.
Or the first Great American Novel?
The first great Turkish novel.
The first Great Turkish.
Yeah.
In an American Turkish bathhouse.
Yes.
At a stateside American Turkish bathhouse.
In the office. In the back office of the
In
bathhouse.
the back office that you can rent for office space.
So yeah,
But on the weekends, it's used for affairs.
Of course.
Like the apartment.
I write in one office, the first bathhouse, and then I go across the street
to the second
to the other bathhouse that I own, and I edit
and you edit
at night.
in the bath.
And one of the Filipino kids that harasses you at your game, he decided, in lieu of harassing you further in person, to be my accountant. And you know what? He's great. And I agree with everything he said about you online.
Everything you said.
Everything he said about you online. Probably true.
No, definitely true.
But he's a great accountant. I wouldn't be
He's an
able to-
amazing... For a 9-year-old, he's an incredible
Yeah, I don't know
accountant.
anything about running a business.
You just got Philippe.
I know about bathhouses.
You got
I know
a lot
about the bathhouse
That's all running a
experience.
business is knowing your business.
Know your
intimately.
product, and then let other people do the things that you're not good at, which is everything else besides knowing about bathhouses. And then I go, go in my house.
Is that your comparative advantage, the bathhouse knowledge?
bathhouse knowledge?
From years of visiting Turkish bathhouses.
Yeah, but I didn't want to tell my cousin that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Because she's
What
not
would
ready.
you
She's
say?
not ready
Like,
for that.
Hey, look, I don't do bathhouses in Turkey. You ever been to Turkey?
Don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Until you go to Turkey.
I don't want to go there.
But then you can't even mention Aleutian Park in front of children.
No.
They're not ready for that.
They're not right there.
They're not ready to know that their friends are going to be eaten.
Yeah.
Like children don't know this, but when their dogs die, we eat them.
Yeah.
Adults eat your dead dogs.
Yeah.
That's what we at a Panda Express.
Our mouths are
That's
dog
what Panda
heaven.
Express. Our mouth. Do all dogs go to heaven? Yes.
But
heaven is our mouth.
Yeah, heaven
but
is our
heaven
mouth.
is our mouth.
Heaven is the mouths of people who don't want to cook. And just happen to maybe be shopping. Probably just went there on purpose
yeah,
we
went-
did.
Went to a mall on purpose to purchase Panda Express just to take the cup home
To drink
to drink milk.
Merc.
But save that cup. We need that cup for a kickball on Thursday to put the beer in.
I don't get a drink anymore.
Somebody else will utilize it.
Okay. I'll be like, hey, you gotta do this.
Hey, you drink
What? I don't-
drink a beer out of my Panda Express
I've
cup.
only met you once. Do you know who you're dealing with?
How many Turkish bathhouses do you own?
Say my name. Who do you think?
Take off your shirt.
Who do you think you
Take
see
off your
here?
shirt.
I am the man who knocks.
I'm the one who knocks.
I own 2 Turkish bathhouses.
I own multiple Turkish bathhouses.
I've written 100 leather-bound Turkish novels, and only 42 are about bathhouses.
What were the other ones about?
Corporate synergy,
Okay.
shaving
Alright.
your back.
Shaving your back.
Yeah.
And all the effects that go within.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you shave men's backs for $20,000 a month? 3 backs a day.
Yeah. That's easy. I would do 14 backs a day.
You would do 14. You just quadrupled.
14 backs, 9 fronts.
Do you have time for that many backs and fronts?
You know, 240K would probably turn me into a motivated person.
But it has to be. You have to take gentle strokes. You can't just slackadaisically shave these backs.
I'll go to grad school for it.
Yeah, grad school.
They
For
got-
free? Is it free? Do you have scholarships?
Yeah, but they're Tanzanian scholarships.
Is it Tanzanian grad school?
No. The scholarships are.
The
The grad schools are not Tanzania.
currency conversion's a bitch.
They're in Panda Express.
They're in Panda Express dollars.
Mm.
You have to translate all of your
The
money through
grad
Panda
schools
Express.
are at Panda Express.
Other Panda Express grad schools.
You can't do it online, but they're Tanzanian scholarships. I applied, I got rejected.
To the scholarships or to the grad schools?
The scholarships and the grad schools.
Okay.
I gotta keep studying.
You gotta go study for your exams.
Yeah, so I can get a Tanzanian scholarship to Panda Express grad school.
Panda Express grad school.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's time
So
for
I
you.
can learn how to shave back from
You
front.
got backs and fronts. The front is way more delicate because of the nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the nipples make it way more
That's
delicate.
not the parts I was talking about, but you're right.
Yeah, well, I think you gotta keep it PG for the kids.
Yeah.
In case your 8-year-old cousin listens to this.
Can you edit my essay for my Tanzanian scholarship application?
Me personally?
I mean, can you learn to read first and then can you edit?
Well, I've been trying to learn to read for. No, I can't. I can't do that.
Oh, find somebody else.
Yeah, just take Philippe. He does your taxes.
He's really good.
He's really good at accounting. Can he read?
No.
It's ironic that you let me edit your 142 Turkish leather-bound novels since I can't read.
There's only 100. Only 100 of them were bound in leather.
The other, what about the other 42? They were bound in tears.
No, they're bound in
They were bound
Express napkins.
They were
I
they were
stole.
they were bound in the hair of your clients.
Yeah, they're all of it. When are you gonna learn to read?
I probably never.
They keep telling you about books that you should read, and you just
Yeah.
don't know how to read. It's very depressing.
Yeah, I got a lot of audiobooks on file, but they're all 50 Shades of Grey in different languages.
But not Tanzanian.
Yeah, they don't have that in Tanzanian yet.
Is that a language?
Is Tanzania a country?
Yeah,
Definitely a language.
it's in Africa.
That's why I don't know about it. I've never been to Africa. I saw District 9. That was based in Africa. In Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the Hotel Rwanda?
I saw Motel Rwanda.
Oh, that was a good one.
It was a knockoff version.
Nicolas Cage is really good in that part.
Nicholas, he looked good in a beard.
Yeah, he went method for that.
He went method.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, his character was a meth head.
Yeah.
He went meth
He's
head
a
method.
janitor.
Meth headed.
Meth-headed janitor.
A meth headed janitor with a beard. He was see that movie was actually it was the sequel to Good Will Hunting. He was Will Hunting.
Yes. It's a good one. Nicolas Cage has to pay the bills because he bought a bunch of castles.
he bought a bunch and Tanzanian hookers
Yeah.
while on set.
Yeah.
He spent the entire earnings from the money of the movie on set.
It was a green screen. It was filmed in the basement of the Mall of America. But he's not very responsible with money, so he flew in the Tanzanian hookers.
He flew in the Tanzanian hookers.
Yeah.
Private. He flew him on Continental.
Midway through, he just started feeling bad, so he just, with the money for the rest of me, just let him ride the carousel. And he bought us some rollerblades. You ever seen Mighty Ducks 2?
Yeah, I've seen all the major Mighty
They
Ducks.
rollerblade through the Mall of America, and
Yeah.
he basically that
He recreated that scene.
quintessential Tanzanian dream is to rollerblade through the Mall of America while wearing early '90s clothing.
I'm so glad I picked this movie up from the $5 bin at that 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
That was the best purchase I ever made.
I've definitely made a lot worse purchases at 7-Elevens before.
That was the best. Yeah, those $2 chicken wings.
Those taquitos.
The taquitos. I remember last time I didn't get diarrhea from a 7-Eleven taquito.
I haven't had an energy drink in like 9 months. It's amazing.
I purchased an energy drink for a special level in this video game I play.
I have. Wait, did you buy an energy drink in the video game?
No, I bought an energy drink in real life to unlock video game based rewards.
To beat a video game?
To unlock, I've already beat it, sort of. To unlock extra rewards.
So, the downside of
Bonus experience and an extra quest.
Downside of not drinking energy drinks is I don't have any energy anymore.
I have no liquids in my body.
I don't have any
I have no
liquids.
liquids in my body.
It's all solids.
It's completely solids. Would you drink exclusively energy drinks for $20,000 a month?
Yeah.
You can't drink anything else. Only all
Can
of
I
your...
eat?
Yeah,
Stuff to
but
eat, right?
but if you eat like cereal, you can't put milk. You have to put energy drinks.
Yeah.
You would do that. Yeah, that would last about a week, and your heart would stop.
Uh-uh.
I'm pretty sure.
I'd grow new hearts.
You'd grow new heart. The energy drink would fuel your body's need for growth,
Yeah.
and you'd grow new hearts.
My cells would just keep replicating themselves. I get real swole.
It's like it's like stem cells.
Yeah, I'd have 7 feet. Not 7
How many
feet tall,
toes-
but I would have 7
You'd
feet.
have some with different amount of toes on every foot.
I'd be able to get an erection again.
Yeah, well, that's the dream, isn't it?
No.
To recreate the erections we used to have as children.
I don't want those ones.
You want new erections? New age erections?
Different.
Different.
Just different ones.
What type of erections do you want?
Real ones.
Real ones. I want erections based on love.
Yes, I was about to say the exact thing, earnestly, too.
Erections based on love. What does a love erection look like? A lot like a flaccid dick. Actually, it's basically a flaccid dick.
It looks like a missile from early 60s USSR.
Yeah. Look at torpedo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're all underwater, too. It's exclusively underwater.
Looks like Khrushchev's nose.
A Khrushchev? Who?
Khrushchev's nose.
Who's that?
He was the former premier of USSR. Soviet premier.
I'll take your word for it.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah, that happened in Cuba, right?
Dude, your literacy crisis is horrific.
Okay.
We gotta solve that.
It's just like...
How are we gonna make an impact in the world if only one of us can read? I can't do things myself. I've tried.
I can't do things with people. It's a major fault in my life.
I mean, you had to tell me which part of the tray to put this cookie in.
I don't know what you're doing putting double dip cookies back.
Well,
in
I
the
don't
tray.
know what you're doing.
You've had enough. You've had
read.
too many cookies as it is. I'm putting
Reading
cookies away.
is very easy. Okay. So
This is the guy who can read.
yep, my
Would
first.
you teach me to read for $20,000 a month?
Oh yeah, yeah. I would teach you to read.
But I have to be taking a dump every time you teach me.
I already presumed that
I have
was going to happen.
extremely audible bowel movements. quite disruptive for
What
the learning
language you want
process.
to read in?
All of them. Every
Okay,
language.
perfect. So
Except English.
I don't know how to read in English.
Don't teach me English.
So the first book I read, I was 5, I think, almost 5.
Yeah.
It was a Berenstein
I'm going to be
Bears book.
25. Oh,
It
those are
was
good books.
Bears in the Night.
Bears.
And I remember reading this. I'm like, okay, cool, I can read now.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this book.
Fuck this.
Fuck this book. So I grabbed Peter Pan.
Use them and lose them, right?
Yeah. I grabbed Peter Pan, like the original J.M. Barrie Peter Pan.
I like the Marion.
novel.
I like the Marion
Barrie
the
version.
Marion Barrie Peter Pan.
It's about peanut butter. The second book
Peter's
I
a
read,
hooker.
it was to like 230 pages because I was like, I don't want to read these fucking child's books. I don't care about
fuck
this
those
stuff.
books.
Oh, bears are going out in the night on trees, whatever. It's stupid.
And masturbating on a bystander.
Yeah, I need something with more heft, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to read this 250-page book.
Did it work?
It took me like a month, and like every 5 minutes, it's like, hey, Dad,
Hey, Dad.
what is this word?
Dad, what is fornicate?
Yeah,
He's like, you reading Berenstein Bears?
dysentery.
I heard a rumor that Peter Pan was actually the angel of death, who was, and the children had all 3 died, and they were flying to heaven, and Neverland was actually heaven. Fan theory.
Fan theory created by Michael Jackson.
Created by Michael Jackson.
So who are the Lost Boys then?
Other people who had died in heaven. Or died and gone to heaven.
Though who was Captain Hook? Why was he there?
He was the
Why
devil.
why are there villains in heaven?
It's not a perfect theory.
Oh fuck, are there villains in heaven?
I mean, there's definitely villains in heaven.
Shit.
There are guys.
That's good because I really like narratives. So
there are guys.
If there's
there are
heaven
people who
and I get to go there,
There are people who tricked
I
God
want there
into
to
thinking
be,
they were
like,
good
narratives.
people. Me and you, people like me and you, who like at the end of our lives are like we say like 10 Hail Marys. We're like, let us in, let us in, let us in. Then we get there, and we're just bad people who try to manipulate and fornicate and
yeah,
reproduce.
yeah, because like presumably you're there because you're good, or that everyone actually gets to go there, or
Yeah,
or there's no hell, but like
I'm there because I
awful
bought my
people
way to
aren't
my
there.
$20,000 a
Yeah,
month.
there we go.
Bought my way to heaven.
So that's the only real answer is whatever it takes to get the money to buy my way into heaven.
What do you think the cost of heaven is?
Repression.
Sexual or otherwise.
Yeah.
any type of repression,
Self-repression.
self-repression in any form
Self-repression.
is the key to heaven. Is the key to the kingdom of
I
heaven.
don't know. Somewhere.
I bet as long as you can tell
Self-repression
St.
or
Peter a moderately funny
openness.
joke you're in, you make him chuckle in a way he's not chuckled yet.
Does St. Peter like dick jokes?
He likes Annalinka's jokes.
Yes. I got plenty of those, dude. I'm so in.
Dude, you're in. I can't read enough
They-
to tell him a joke.
Most of the people from whenever we get to, I don't know, the 1800s couldn't read, and they're there, right?
Presumably.
So
I don't
you
know.
Don't need to
I haven't
read
been to
go
heaven to see who's there.
You don't need to read.
Yeah, reading's for tools anyways.
Yeah, you don't need to read to go to heaven. This is the best part. There's actually no
That's the
libraries
best
there.
That's why it's heaven.
Yeah, because they're like, wait, we gave you literacy, and all you did was write and read 50
Erotica.
Shades. Yeah, like nope, no
Nope.
libraries here.
But the Turkish bathhouse novels are in heaven.
Hell
Libraries
yeah,
stocked with the Turkish bathhouse.
That's all I
novels.
want to do is leave a legacy.
That'll be your legacy.
I want bathhouses to go international.
They already are in that. Turkey to America.
Yeah, I want them to be all over the place.
Intercontinental.
And then I want the business model to change. I want everyone...
From country to country or over time?
I want everyone to be able to eat 3 square meals, healthy meals there. Okay?
Yeah.
Every person deserves that.
Yeah.
Okay? And
These meals are dog meat, though.
Yeah, they're dog meat, because dog meat is the healthiest form of food.
It's the healthiest form of meat.
Yeah.
all
Man's
food.
best friend
Yeah.
equals healthy food.
I-
Because that's what...
Broccoli's
gives us-
terrible for you.
Yeah, dogs are way better.
Dogs are way better than broccoli.
So much better. I want everyone to be able to eat. And if there were enough of my Turkish bathhouse franchises across the world, that I'd put my charming Filipino boy accountant, who will then become a Filipino man accountant, if I put him in charge of that, I really think he could run those
He's
businesses.
got a really great career at this bathhouse.
Absolutely.
Is he your bathhouse prodigy?
I care. Yes, he is. I care about my... Not only do I care about my bathhouse prodigies, I care about the world. And I feel like that's the only way I can really, truly contribute to something positive. Because of the darkness that brews within me, I have to come up with ideas like this that I really need help with. And that is Philippe, the Filipino 9-year-old Filipino.
Philippe.
Do I pulled out of the online trolling that you have to experience on a daily basis. And I was like, you know what? I see something in you. I see bathhouse prodigy in you.
The way he just took that verbal lashing in Call of Duty, you knew he could run a bathhouse.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? You showed a lot of emotional fortitude there.
You put a lot of initiative into this.
You did not overreact, and you were like, you know what? This person is hurting inside, and this is why they're not fulfilled, they're not whole. And, you know, that's okay. Because this is not my calling either. I'm going to be a bathhouse prodigy. And I'm going to take this vision of feeding people and bathing them and giving them actual mental health services that they deserve at Turkish bathhouse.
While getting a prostate massage.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's
they want
the
it.
quintessential part of it.
If they
No.
want
Not as soon as you walk into the bathhouse, you've already agreed to the massage.
Of course, because, you know, we're going to find out very soon from science journals, that everyone should have those.
Regular
massages.
prostate massages.
Yes.
That's how you
very
reduce
good
breast
for-
cancer.
Yes, and it all...
With a regular prostate massage.
and that's how you reduce misery.
And depression.
Yes.
You could cut depression by 100% with more prostate massages.
Yeah, of course. The happiest people around have been massaged a lot.
Do you want one right now? Do you want a prostate massage right now?
Yeah.
All right, let's go do that.
Where?
We're right here.
I wanted to be on a Ferris wheel. Do you know where's the nearest Ferris wheel?
It's like 40 miles away.
Okay. Am I
Let's
driving
go.
or are you driving?
You're driving.
All right, bye.
I gotta warm my hands
Okay,
up.
let's go.
All right, bye.